Hello guys, I'm Julie and I'm here to do my review for episode 516, Conquer, the season finale for The Walking Dead. So let's jump right into the episode. The episode was amazing. It was really good. It wasn't like previous season finales that had like a very big cliffhanger. It did have a cliffhanger when Morgan meets, not meets, but like reunites with Rick again. And I gotta say, I don't know personally why everybody else loves the character of Morgan. I love it because he was the first person who actually, you know, let Rick know what was happening, and his story was very close to Rick's. He lost her wife, and then he has lost his son too. Then he went a little bit crazy, and now apparently he's gone really sad about everything, and he has a new approach of life and everything. And I love how even though he could have killed the two guys that were the wolves, he didn't. He just locked them on a car and left, which I think Morgan is going to regret it later. But yeah, we'll talk about that just in a few seconds. But first of all, I really liked the episode. I like the pace of the episode. It wasn't like too boring. And I'm sorry it took me a little bit longer to actually do this review, but last night I was watching the episode on my PC, and then I was doing also some things on my television because Fox aired the episode at the same time as the US. So yeah, I didn't watch it properly, and I didn't want to do a review just by the things I watched. I didn't write anything on because I normally do. And but yeah, let's talk about the episode. The episode starts off with Morgan, and he's very calm, and he meets these two guys that we don't know the names, but we know now that these guys are the wolves, the one who carves W's on people's forehead, and they killed them. So we didn't know if the guys put the W before or after the walkers were dead, well, the people were dead. Now we know that, I think we know that they do that after they kill them, you know, and just to make clear that those people are theirs. These two crazy dudes are that, you know, they're batshit crazy. I don't know if we thought that the governor was crazy, if we thought that the Terminus people were crazy. These ones are like far out. And what I like to point out is that even though they don't seem afraid of walkers, they don't seem like, I mean, they are making more walkers, more zombies, and they keep them on traps to trap more people and to make them that. And it reminds me, I don't know if you guys thought the same, of a little bit of the storyline with the two girls, Lizzie and Mika. Lizzie had like some sort of problem, and she didn't saw the walkers for what they were, and she did the same thing these wolves are doing with people. She killed Mika in order for her to come back and make everybody think that she was okay. So I don't know, it kind of reflects a little bit, and in some parts I think it's the same, but I think these two guys are, I don't know what their motives are, and what it's even more scary is that maybe there isn't a motive. Like, they're just crazy. This thing can do that to people, you know, being on an apocalypse and being surrounded by death. That's what it can do to people, you know. So we have this storyline also with Daryl and Aaron, and well, they are trying to hunt, not hunt, but like to get more people to Alexandria, to protect Alexandria. And Aaron happens to tell Daryl the reason why they exile those 3 men. And we now know there were 2 men and 1 girl, 1 woman, right? And these wolves persons are 2 guys. We didn't see the girl, but it could be one of the walkers, as far as we know, you know. And maybe they are, maybe they aren't. They didn't explain that part. But yeah, Daryl really feels comfortable with what he's doing with Aaron and everything. And when just one thing that annoys me a little bit is that Daryl being he knows a lot about traps and about these kinds of things. He didn't, even me, when they were walking to open the trailers, I noticed the cans and the things, you know, and they didn't, and Daryl didn't, which for me was like, maybe he's letting things go, making him not weak, but like missing things. Like he did give up on looking for the guy with the red poncho, that then later on we know that the wolves captured him and killed him to make him one of their walker army, I don't know. Yeah, so that part was really cool. It was really cool that Morgan saved them and that they take Morgan to the community. 'Cause then we have the whole talk between Michonne and Rick, and I do trust what they're saying, what Rick and Carol's saying. But if you notice, on season 1, Morgan was there for Rick to make him understand. On season 2 was Dale. On season 3 it was Herschel up to season 4, and on season 5 really Rick hadn't have like someone who tells him that sometimes violent reactions are not the best answers. So in Carol, I mean, I get Carol's a badass and everything, but she's just pushing it too far, you know. I don't think they need to be like that all the time. They do need to train them, the Alexandrians, to be better and to be stronger. But I don't know. I honestly didn't like Carol in this episode because she's just too much. She's too paranoid. I know that what they have gone through, but I know she gets it, but she's pushing it too far. She's being too mean. She's being too cautious. She's just, I don't know. Personally, I didn't like how she behaved in this episode because Rick is really crazy at this point, and just to add more fuel to that, I don't think that's the answer for them to stay there and to survive together with this group of people, because they need to remind themselves that they are not the bad people, and the things they are doing, that they are thinking of doing, are really bad things. Are the same things that the Terminus people did, the governor did, and just because it justifies for him that he's saving his family, it's just not. It's not worth it. I don't think it is. And now that Morgan is back, and the way Morgan looks at Rick when he shuts Pete, it was like, the look on Rick's face, like, oh my god, what the hell am I doing? It was priceless. I love it, that moment. And I think Father Gabriel throughout this episode was actually trying to commit suicide, because he goes outside the walls without a gun, and he tries to lure the walker to him. So he says, "I'm ready," and when he sees that the person was, you know, this walker, but before he was a walker, he actually did commit suicide because he hanged himself. That's why he was able to grab the rope and, you know, kill the walker and kill the person who was being eaten by the walker too. That was interesting, and maybe it got me thinking, maybe he told Deanna this in order to find someone to kill him for what he did, because he knew that if you betrayed the group, then you're out, you know. So maybe that's why he did it. One other thing that we have is Glenn with Nicholas, and actually I liked, you know, I sometimes I don't understand Glenn as a character, as what drives him, but he's a really cool, nice guy, and he just doesn't want to cross the line like Rick has, like Carol has, you know, of going, like, killing people just because they think they are bad. You know, in this world right now, if someone, just like Rick did, if someone does something bad, then you kill him, you know. And I don't think Glenn is ready to cross the line to play God like most of the characters are doing at this point. So I really like him that he actually didn't kill Nicholas, even though Nicholas has shot him and he led him to die, and, you know, with 3 walkers. And I hope he didn't get bit. I don't think he did, but let's hope he didn't. So yeah, throughout I really like this episode. I give this episode a solid 9. I really like it. I don't know, I don't remember the number of the name of the episode that I really like, but yeah, this was really good too. But I don't know, it missed a lot of things. Like, I really like the cliffhanger from the season finale, the last season finale. I like that a lot better when they reunite with the whole group, and now they are reunited with Morgan, and I hope we get to see him more next season. I think we will, and he's gonna become Rick's right arm. I hope Carol just steps back and just calms down a little bit. She needs a bath, like a bubble bath, and relax, because she's really, like, when they were at the little reunion that they had, like, no one believed her. I saw the face of Aaron's boyfriend. I think it was his boyfriend, that he was there. He was like looking at her like, we know that you're playing games, you know, and she needs to stop that. So yeah, I really like the episode. Tell me in the comments below what you think of the episode, how much you can rate this episode. And thank you so much to all the people that have commented. And I don't know if you guys can tell me what to do next. I'm gonna be talking a little bit about the Fear the Walking Dead promo that came out yesterday, and yeah, expecting soon in this channel. I hope you like that, and let me know what else we can do in this long hiatus, because The Walking Dead is probably gonna come back on October, and I don't know what I'm gonna do until then. So let me know what you guys will want to see in this channel, and thank you so much for subscribing. And before I go, and to the shoutouts to the people who actually took a little bit of their time to comment and, you know, leave a comment on the video, on the last video. So if you want to shout out on the next video, make sure to leave a comment, and I will, if you have a channel, I can promote the channel. You know, I have a small channel, and I would like to, you know, talk to more people who likes The Walking Dead, and yeah, just let me know in the comments below. So, Enilda Rivera, Danny The Walking Dead, TWD, Hayos with 2S, 007, Rich Guy Not, that's a really great nickname, Joy Reed 8, Francesco Raziopo, I hope I'm pronouncing it correct, and Tin Hirsch. So that's the people who comment. I hope that I'm not forgetting anyone. And yeah, tell me what you want to see next on this channel. What other shows should I do a review for? And thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.